What's going on, everybody? This is Derek of DeadPlanet LP, and welcome to 7 Days to Die 7.7 DeadPlanet server. I believe this is episode number 6. You're kind of wondering, Derek, you're kind of floating. What's going on here? Well, you're right. I'm kind of floating in the air. I drank this weird drink, and all of a sudden I'm like magically floating around. The Fun Pimps added this special moonshine type thing that you can drink, and it lets you fly. I'm totally kidding. No, I'm in a creative type mode for the ambience of this video. And as you can see, there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on. I've been experimenting. I was really bored one day, and I thought, you know what? I want to build something from scratch. So, I mean, there's our high school as it is from the last time you've seen it, with the towers and the moats and the bridges, and nothing in there has changed. Except for this new addition of this building here. This pure iron constructed building. Now, I was really bored. I decided I wanted to kind of make something specifically from the ground up, and it just kind of built itself, should I say. All I started with was the metal trussing here, and then I put a kind of like a reinforcement on the top of that. A lot of people on the server have been reinforcing the metal trussing at the bottom for like the zombies and stuff like that, so that way the building doesn't fall. I added a whole bunch of trees and stuff from the menu here just to make it look a lot better, so it's not a big open ugly field. And people know not to cut these trees down. They're just for aesthetics. I'm going to buzz through the wall, whoosh, into the hallway here. And I'm going to give you a tour of what it is that we built. Now, it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing from the outside. If we look through one of the windows here, I mean, it's basically just a big iron block. But it's more than that. You got to see it to believe it. So I built a breezeway connecting from the building all the way to the second floor of the school. It naturally flows in. So we'll go through the hallway here, connect to the building. This is the only way to get into this building. There is no outside access. So come straight on in and pow. Now we're inside that big, gigantic iron block that you've seen. And you would not expect this from the outside, which is pretty much how I wanted it to be at first. Come down a long hallway here and into the first hallway. We'll get to that in a minute, and then we'll come to the second hallway, which we'll get to in a minute, and then we'll come into like kind of a storage type room, just because I didn't want the hallway to continue looking goofy. So the first room we'll start with is my room on the left. There are 2 suites in the building, and they technically weren't planned to be suites, but the way that the halls and everything was set up, there was going to be 2 bigger rooms than the others regardless. This is a safe in the wall. It's kind of more of my mailbox. Some people chose to do traditional mailboxes, such as Dark Ritual here. But we're going to come into the room here. And my kid just got home, so you'll probably hear him, but you guys are used to that. This is my little kitchenette area type thing here with all of my storage. This is my living room that I built here. Big screen TV, of course. This is my office where all of my DeadPlanet recordings get done here and rendered, along with my safes, my forges, my fireplaces, and then, of course, my bedroom. Sounds like somebody's having a farting frenzy across the hall. We'll have to go check on them in a little bit. But that's my room. This is one of the suite size rooms here. Again, all custom built from the ground up. And I'm going to pass the audio over to Dark Ritual, and he's going to give us a tour of the room that he built here.
Well, just started off with a nice, simple little homey front door. Some storage for anything you need. When we go inside, I have nice seating for 10 to comfortably watch movies and any other entertainment, video games, what have you.
Very important.
And then through here, we have the crafting room, the bedroom, and the ever so important bathroom.
Yes, bathrooms are pretty mandatory. We can't have people just going around pooping on the floor. I mean, the apocalypse may have happened. Zombies might be walking everywhere, eating people. But we are still sophisticated. No pooping on the floor. I like how you have the floating campfires here. That's very, it's very aesthetic.
Well, I like to keep everything centralized.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right, well, that's Dark's room. He's got one of the smaller rooms. Again, all the other rooms are going to be about this size here. Again, that was not planned. It was just the way that the building was made. And then we're going to come over here. This is going to be Pam's room, and I'll have Pam join us over here and give us a little tour of her little place here.
I'm sort of cleaning up my bedroom. I was trolled.
Uh-oh. Is that the splat sounds I was hearing?
Mm-hmm. I had a few visitors, left a few visitors.
Now, who would be evil to do that to you, Pam? As nice as a person as you are, who would spawn dead people in your bedroom?
I'm sure they just wanted to keep me company.
Probably. I don't know of anybody that would be that evil. Well...
No, I can't imagine.
I know of one person. And I cannot confirm whether it was a person doing the recording or not. I can't confirm that.
My bathroom decorator, perhaps?
Oh, this is a nice little thing here. I didn't know you can make these little half like vaulted ceiling type things. This is
Yeah.
neat.
That's their drywall ceiling triangles.
Oh, I like it. It's got this yeah, it's got like this vaulted ceiling look. This is awesome. So I'm assuming this is your living room?
That's my living room. And you could even go up to with those angled parts if you made the ceiling higher.
Oh, wow.
You really have a vaulted ceiling.
Yeah, that is neat. I like that. Yeah, you could make it kind of like a tip. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we got
And this
plans.
is the kitchen over here.
We got plans in the future that might involve something similar to this, but we'll get into that a little bit later. We'll let Pam continue her tour. Nice
This
little
is my kitchen.
I like the fireplace that sits on your stove.
Yeah.
That is neat. Puts a stove to a particular use. It'll be nice if we could like eventually use the stove as the same purpose as the fireplace. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Now we
This
know
is my bedroom with visitors.
with visitor. Oh, good lord! I assume you had more visitors than this.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't walk in here for the visitors.
That's horrible. Floating safe. This is interesting. This must have been accidental.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
I think you just wanted to. I just think you wanted company, Pam. You know,
Oh,
this is,
yeah.
don't want to be by yourself.
Didn't want to leave me alone. And then that's my little forge room, storage room, whatever you want to call it.
Walk-in closet. Yeah, I like it.
And that's my bathroom over there that you decorated for me.
Well, Pam did the bathroom. The only thing I added was her toilet, and then, of course, these two little things here. I like it.
My plumber.
Every bathroom needs a dead zombie and a sign in it.
Yes, exactly.
Well, Pam's room is absolutely beautiful. And to touch base upon where I was going to go a little bit ago, the Fun Pimps have announced, and it's been announced for quite a while, though, that things like turrets and generators and stuff like that is planned in some future alpha releases. Or maybe beta, who knows, but it is going to be in the game eventually. So if there's going to be like a generator type system, it would be kind of neat if we could use like the lights and the refrigerators and stuff like that is in the game currently.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Maybe work these lamps on the table and actually have them turn on. That would be neat.
That would be.
This is my neat little fountain type thing that I built here just at the edge of the hallway, just so it's not just a dead end. And whose room is this across from Pam's?
Dreads.
This is Dread Pirate's room. I'll look here a little bit. Oh, that's nice. It's got a neat little kind of log cabin ceiling type thing going on here. This big kitchen. Oh, that's neat. He's got a vent above a stove. Nice little bedroom. This kind of looks, this reminds me of like an RV. the layout that he's done here. It's got an RV look to it, because he's got his bed directly right next to the kitchen with the TV, and then you go right into your sinks and your bathrooms. Oh, yeah. Well, technically, this should have been a bedroom if it was an RV, but this is his little storage area. And this is how this place actually looked inside with the iron walls and stuff. So he kind of left it kind of rustic. That's neat. Got a lot of pissed off zombies below us. We'll deal with them in a minute. Alright, so that's the tour of this hallway here. We'll work our way on down into this hallway. And the thing that I love most about this building is, again, it was built from the ground up. Every single thing you see here was placed. It was not already here. And that is kind of where I want to go with this episode. Before we get into the other people's rooms here in the hallway, I want to announce that I have decided that I am going to do at least a few episodes of some custom builds. Now, half of you guys love the building aspect of 7 Days to Die. The other half of you like the action and the killing, the blowing the zombies' heads off, and the war and the TNT. That is still going to be there. I am not deviating from that whatsoever. So before you freak out, I am not deviating from that. There's still going to be a storyline. There's still going to be role-playing. We're still going to do that. But for the next couple episodes, I wanted to feature I don't want to really call it a mega build, but everybody on the server is going to help me build this thing. We're going to build an actual apartment building, a luxury-style apartment building from the ground up. And it'll be surrounded by iron block walls, and it's going to be very, very, very protected. Because we're going to make it aesthetically pleasing from the outside versus, like, this big iron box that we're living in right now. We want to have windows, water vators, stairways. It's going to be epic. And I'm going to record maybe not the entire process of it being built, but you're going to see it being built from the ground up nonetheless. All right? So I hope you guys are excited about that. We're pretty excited. We kind of talked about it. Everybody kind of agreed that that would be cool to make. Since it was pretty much me that built this entire thing, and then everybody pretty much just kind of built their own room. Now the entire server is going to be involved in a huge project. We're all going to be able to make decisions upon where hallways are going to go, where elevators are going to be located, what size the rooms are going to be, and so on and so forth. So I'm very excited about that. Now, whose speed limit 65 room? Whose room is this? I believe this is Emerald's. All right. Let's look at your lovely room, Emerald, with your tungsten door.
Well, come on in.
And before we enter, be cautioned that there is rough surface ahead.
That's why you come in at 65 miles an hour.
This is true. Well, this is, what is this? Is this like your cold storage, or is this like a morgue? You have bodies stored in here? Or?
No. So it's kind of like a big apartment build, like living room / kitchen, forging area. So this is kind of like my kitchen area. This is all of my refrigerators and my food.
With 16 refrigerators. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like living on the lifestyles of the rich and famous. I have 16 refrigerators in my kitchen.
Be jealous.
I am totally jealous of this.
And then right there in the corner are my 2 campfires with a little fence, just so that you don't burn yourself.
Yes, because I always do that. I always burn myself on the campfire. It's very embarrassing. I try to cut that out of my videos so you guys don't see it, but I might have made some mistakes.
Yeah, it's easy to get burnt. And then my forge is right here in the corner.
4 forges. Oh, no, 6 forges. Wow, she's...
6 forges.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous here.
Of course. And then if you turn around, you'll meet my roommate, Fred.
This is Fred. This was added by me, and it was kind of a joke, a troll type thing. This is the same thing that's in Pam's bathroom, but as you can see, they both kept it. They liked it, which is the first time I've ever trolled somebody, and they kept what I trolled them with. So the troll's on me, I guess. And she's got a tree growing in her room. This is amazing. Is this like your Christmas tree or something? Are you going to decorate this, or?
Yeah, probably around Christmas time. I'll put all sorts of lovely things on there.
So you're one of those people. They keep the Christmas lights up all year, the trees up.
Yeah, it's a lot easier that way.
Oh, I agree. Nice little couch here with the TV. I'm afraid my neck would be kind of straining, though. I mean, the couch is a little close to the TV for my comfort, but, I mean, it's not my room, so...
Yeah. And right through here is the bedroom. Nothing too fancy. The fanciness is in the kitchen.
Yes, the kitchen is definitely fancy. Nice little small bedroom, though, but it's a place to lay your head. You got some more storage in here. You got a safe, and you got your little table. It's looking good.
Thank you.
Back into the hallway. Now, I know this... Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to close the door on you. Now, I know whose room this is. I actually logged on today, and this is the first time Well, this currently is not the first time I've ever seen this room. But today was the first time I've ever, like, laid my eyes on this room. This is Largest Walnut's room, and he went with a theme that kind of shocks me. You don't really necessarily think you're indoors when you come in here. And I will warn you ahead of time, I was not actually thinking ahead of time that I might have been recording some of this, so I kind of trolled him. And there's dead bodies everywhere. Not really a part of his build, but they're there. As you can see, there's just a few bodies here. I mean, nothing too extravagant. You got the squishing sound everywhere we build. But he decided he wanted to keep it rustic. This is the same ceiling and walls that it was built in. I mean, this is the outside walls. And the only thing he added here was the grass, and he wanted it to look like the outside. Just protected by iron, I guess. So he's got his little lake here and his chairs, and he's got a tree growing here. I added this tree just because I thought it would look kind of neat next to his tent, so he can decide to keep it if he wants to or not. Little chairs around the fireplace. He's got a little cutting table here. This is where he sleeps. I like it. It's neat. It's different, you know? It's not, you walk in here, you expect to find a bedroom. Nope, you're outside, tent, everything, campfire, dead bodies everywhere. Kind of looks like a kegger gone wrong. Looks like a 1980s, like, teen horror flick happened in here. So, we're gonna close that door and leave it. Now, before we get to the next room, this, oh, and there's dead bodies all over in here, too. Now, I didn't do this, so somebody else is throwing bodies everywhere. This must be the zombie disposal room here. Maybe that's what this is. But, this is a bare room. This is exactly what the shell looks like. A person would come in here, they can lay their floor, they can lay their ceiling, their walls, and they can design it exactly how they want. Technically, they can lay a sleeping bag down here, and this could be their room if that's the way they want to have it, but everybody on this server is extremely creative, so I seriously doubt that would ever happen. But this is a bare room. It has not been moved into yet. There are a couple, I think, what, one or two left that haven't actually even know that this place exists.
Yeah, that's probably right.
I think so.
Yeah, I know my wife hasn't came in here yet. She hasn't really looked around, but she's been really busy, so... Busy being a wife. And I'm guessing this is Mr. Pingle's room?
It sure is.
All right. Mr. Pingle's just actually got in today to start doing this, so all the stuff that you are going to look at is all added in today. So he's got... okay, you're...
Sure, yeah, we have a nice kitchen here.
Yeah.
Has a small half bath off to the side.
What's with the glass? I feel very claustrophobic in your kitchen.
This is still a work in progress. I don't know if we're gonna keep this.
Oh, okay.
What I was hoping for was the glass pane would rest on the top part of the block. Mm-hmm. So then when you're upstairs, you could walk across, but it does not. Unfortunately, it cuts the block in half.
Ah.
So we experimented with this.
Ah.
What I've done, yes, is I've made an extra floor here, second story.
Oh, neat.
For the forging room, etc. And then, of course, these are the cabinets, so you can access from up here as well.
Oh, that's neat. I like this idea, a little second floor. This reminds me of like one of those little compact houses you can get for like $5,000. They're like the little log cabins and stuff. They're like RVs, but not. That's exactly what this reminds me of. Little retreater houses. I'm, for some reason...
There you go.
There we go. No, it's alright. I had to access my cheat menu here. Alright, so you got your little gun safe. You got all this here. Oh, okay, so you're just going to stick me again. Alright. See how you are. Well, that's neat. I like it. This must be your living room here?
Yep, got the campfires in the fireplace.
That's cool. I wouldn't light the fires with the drywall directly behind them. You might burn this place down, so careful.
I was probably going to replace those tiles so we would avoid such tragedy.
Oh, okay.
But I think the person on the other side of the wall will end up with my tile selection.
That is correct.
Go ahead.
Well, thank you.
Another end of the hallway. Not a fountain. It was something I built really quickly. I might actually replace this with a fountain type thing. Looks like the air conditioner is blowing quite profusely in this particular area here. And that is, that's it. I mean, that is our build that we've been working on. It seems nice to live in a place that's been built from the ground up versus moving into an already pre-constructed area. I know we were really excited about the high school. We still have access to the high school, of course, through the breezeway here. We still have rooms in the high school. A lot of people are kind of co-using both, but primarily staying in here. But it's up to the individual person. You do not have to move into this building. I mean, you can stay in the high school. Nobody was forced to come here, but most everybody decided they wanted to. Everybody wants to kind of stick together, so... That is true. The wife said, in case you couldn't hear her, that no zombies actually spawn in a place that you built yourself. Except for on the roof. We've had some issues, but that's alright. They're all spawning underneath us, and we go outside once in a while and we kill them. But that's what I wanted to show you on this episode. This is what I wanted to work on. I apologize for not actually showing you guys the process of building this. It was on a whim. I was bored one day. I just started building a frame, and I never stopped. It just kept going and going and going for about 6 hours, and we ended up, well, not exactly what you see here, but it was pretty much finished. And then everybody started doing their rooms, and I added little plants and filled it in and made it look nicer. But what you see here, if you like this, if this looks pretty to you and you want to see more of this, I think you're going to like the next couple episodes. It's going to look a lot better than this, though. I can guarantee you. It's going to be 10 times better than this. We're really going to work hard on this, so I'm very excited about it. I hope you guys are, too. And I will remind you again, it is not going to take place of the series. We're still going to have the role-playing. We're still going to have wars. We're still going to have all of that. This is just a special little couple episodes that I wanted to do for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments if you're excited about seeing our apartment build and seeing the server come together to build something from the ground up. And let us know if you want us to actually live in the apartment once it's built. Some of you guys might not want it. Some of you guys might say, no, it was built with a cheat menu. We don't want you guys to do that. Wouldn't be fair, blah, blah, blah. Feel free. Leave comments that you want to leave. Whether you want us to live in the apartment building that we build or not, either way, we're going to have fun with it. So, you guys take care, and I will see you on the first episode of the build. Now, it's going to continue the episode series. Episode 7 will actually be the first part of the build. I'm not going to put it into a different series. I don't want to confuse people thinking that it's something totally different. It is still part of the server. Things could still happen while we're building. I mean, you never know. So, it will be episode 7. And until then, you guys take care. Let me know in the comments what you think and what you want to see. See ya!